Right now, they've got to be feeling that as well. 2 up in the series. A map advantage going nowhere for Sharks. Can they capitalize on it? Can they equal up the score? Who knows?
Here, if you could turn the vibration off on your phone, that'd be cool.
It sounds like the Battlefield sound effect.
Of what exactly?
From the music, the and then it's like da 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 da
Da, 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 da.
I think we're doing different songs.
No, that was it. That
right.
was it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tell me I don't know my Battlefield. What's wrong with you?
Well, let's see who knows the Battlefield best here out of Boom and Sharks. It's Inferno, and this pistol round has gotten off to a pretty slow start, hasn't it? It's going to be some apartments control here for Boom. They take that right away, but you'll note, like for any of our astute viewers at home, that the bomb, not in the apartments. It is here at the banana, along with 2 more. There it is, in fact, showing off brilliantly by our observation team.
The team. Used to be League Ops, now there's Team Ops. Ops. Anyway, here comes the hit on the B as promised. All that presence today didn't make a damn difference. We're gonna look at Suplex trying to hold on a new box, but they're already here in numbers. Things are not gonna get any easier. He finds Phelps. Can he find another one? Yes, he can. And Lucan wants some of the action too. They're not gonna stop here. Suplex with 3. That creates a massive problem. Just Shiz here to try to solve it. And well, guess what? We're gonna put 4 up on the board there for Suplex, who does a damn fine job inside of the B bomb site.
Indeed, he is quite the player for Sharks. A young gun, but hot to trot. And has been showing up in this playoff bracket. Sharks need him more than ever right now to have a star performance. It was Exit at the top of the board on the first, Lucan on the second. Why not get a new name in the block? Boom, forcing up. This is how they turn the tide back on Dust 2 on their T side. Can they do the dirty again? MP9s, many of them for Sharks. Got the organ play as well, triple B early. Boom are going to move up banana. 1 player past the Molotovs already.
Yeah, spreading out and seeing what comes their way, right? They've got like the key areas of control here. This is a great example of how to establish this default on T-side Inferno right now. You've got top banana, you've got top mid. These are 2 of the key avenues on the map. And you can already see the effect that losing top banana has had, right? Sharks temporarily rotated Lucan away, and now they actually send J&T back to this A site with him. But already Long has fallen. Yeah, no, the quick switch. Man, so many times I see players get betrayed by it. Yeah, the Deagle animation is cool. Yeah, you want to get value out of that 9,000 euro knife that you've invested all your earnings into. But my goodness, a time and a place. And sadly, the library is not the time nor the place. As Sharks now sit in a 5-on-3.
And this wasn't a round designed to win for Boom by any stretch.
If I'm Leo, I'm like, right, all right, report right now.
Yep, reported.
Where did that come from? It's only Exit. He's trapped to the back of the site, and they trade their way to the bomb plant. Bolts with another, and blink, and you miss it. A 5-on-3 for Sharks turns into chaos.
Or disaster. Just depends how you want to hold on to it. Suplex, a hero in the first round. What's he going to do here in the second? Has an M4, has head armor. There's a kit down right in front of him, but Shiz with a Deagle is going to be all it takes. They're going to net themselves an M4 out of the round, and that is a round that Boom had absolutely no business winning whatsoever, and they did it anyway. Just despite you, Hugo.
10 seconds, Trace, as they got those kills. 10 seconds, and they find 4 and a plant. That's just ridiculous. Shiz, man, what a player he is as well. You look at this team and you think, oh yeah, Yell, Bolts, Phelps, like these are the firepower guys. These are the guys we know who have had those performances on the big stages. But Shiz, man, sneaking under the radar, quite the force to be reckoned with on Dust 2. And begins this one with a 4K of his own, biting back against Suplex. Suplex has got something to say, maybe a round late, but better late than never.
Well, Suplex doesn't stick around, but JNT does. And that's going to prove to be a fatal error. Worse than a blue screen in the middle of a match.
Suplex looks like he's playing the pixel angle. Tries to block that smoke. He kind of does, but... Oh!
Okay. Blocked Bolts' bullets, too.
Yeah, how noble, how valiant.
Almost Valorant.
Oh, we're not doing that today, Trace.
Oh, okay, yeah. Sorry.
It's cancelled. Exit, back here in CT. But he don't see any Ts as he is to bow out of the round. And boom, they get that conversion. The force buy does not give the same result over the Sharks as it did to Boom.
Yeah, Boom's got to be feeling good now. You picked up the last round on, I don't want to call it a miracle, but definitely on the back of a round you weren't supposed to be winning. And now you win the follow-up. Then you start to stack your chips for the rainy days. The rounds that you can't quite complete. Poor Chicken just kind of got caught up in the wrong place at the wrong time.
It's just chilling on the bike.
It's getting its cardio in, dude. I mean, I'd be upset. That bike ain't really going nowhere, but...
Well, that Chicken is going places. And boom, 2-1. They're also going places. Perhaps to be the title champions here at the ESL Pro League South America Division. Which everyone would love.
Not Sharks.
No, actually, yeah, I can think of 5 people specifically who wouldn't love it. And here's the thing, right? This is where it gets really, really dicey. You come into this series with a map advantage. Okay, that's good. Then you go 2-1 down. Not so good. And for teams who have got the tenure and got the history and who have been in these places before, they can often dig deep and like find the resilience to be like, don't worry, like we know what we're capable of. We can still turn this around. But do Sharks have that same ability? And then to top that off, do Boom have that kind of resilience of their own, where if this did start to go back the other way, are they going to mentally check out? I don't think so, right? Like when you look at the names here, I don't think so one bit. I think losing a map, they would just see that as a challenge and this series extending a little bit longer before they go for that killing blow. Not to mention, that's a cool position, right? You hate it when it's used against you, but it's nice when you see Suplex wrecking Cello from it. Phelps finally realizes like he didn't even know either. They're going to try and boost the man up in CT, but Yell is checking for it. Smart man. So many players just run in there with their backs turned, but not Yell. Not today.
Phelps has gone through. He's hunting down the booster. And Luca getting shot in the back. Another one for Phelps, cutting off rotates. And Leo's left alone on the short side. Boom. With everything in their hand. Most importantly, that B-bomb site. A third round, just round the corner. And Leo just wants to get away with his gun. It's going to be a buy in the follow-up for Sharks. Saving is more about his armor than anything, but even if he does die here, it's not the end of the world. Can afford. But it'd be nice to take an AK with you. Bolts is not going to let that happen, though. Uh-oh. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, the double check. Look over your shoulder and find the frag. It's going to be Boom finding their third. Sharks will be able to afford at least. No AWP yet. Cello has the money for it, but no reason to buy it up in round number 5 on the T side. Establish some control with the AKs. This is your map pick as well. It's one that Boom have looked so good on as of late. And you know Sharks don't have their own this early in the game either, so it's not like you're bringing it out as a counter. Not yet, at least. No kit in this round, but as we know, Inferno does tend itself to saves more often than not. Fast up B for Cello. He's past the mollies and he's going to catch JNT on the sandbags. It's a 4-man B setup. Sharks, if they lose the second player of Suplex, Boom might just rush in to the stack in B. That won't be the case. They're going to try and hunt him down. They think they've got him trapped. They think they've got B for free, and that is so far from the reality. If they commit through this smoke, there are 3 players here ready and waiting, but the bomb is in middle.
I was about to say, the reality is that the bomb ain't even here. It's all this ruckus, all this chaos, noise, commotion for nothing.
And look at Yell. Look at him go. Look at the journey that this guy's embarking upon. Now that bomb does rotate back B-wards.
Oh, he saw him. Look at Phelps. He's in pool the entire time. There were two
They
players.
still haven't cleared the...
Oh,
hello?
this is crazy.
Hello? How's the bomb going down?
Oh,
it went down? How have they done that? There's still two players. The remaining two are both here in B. Hello? This isn't how it's meant to happen. Exit and Leo. I don't know. What do they have to say for themselves? What do they have to show for themselves? This was their round to win, and Leo just tries to get on the bomb. I don't know. He didn't even have a kit, so that was...
Ballsy.
Yeah, ballsy's one word for it, right? Like, that is a little bit ugly, to be honest.
Like, let's just think about that. Let's just think about it in context that there's two players alive in the site. Somehow neither of them have peaked. You've got Phelps creeping through the back lines, and, well, they even got a bomb plant before the planter's taken out. What the heck?
So the reason Sharks aren't peeking, they're hiding at the back of the site, is because they ran a 4B setup, right? And you go with the idea of, oh, okay, if you lose your B players, the T's are going to rush in willingly, thinking it's clear. And obviously, Boom did think it was clear. They get one kill. They've pushed the CT back to Ruins. Yell spots him from spawn, and they go, ah, the only B players in Ruins. We have B. Phelps had crept into the pool earlier in the round, but never been seen by Sharks hiding in the darkness. And then Phelps wraps the player in Ruins. And they go, yeah, B's clear, man. Bolts, he's got an A pick. Nice, plant the bomb. And then Sharks just peek out. But it's so late. They could have denied the plant. They could have actually fought for the round. But instead, as soon as the bomb is planted, Boom have everything in their favor. That was such a weird one. I've not seen a round like it yet.
That was a pretty peculiar sort of setting we had. Now things will continue that way. Look at that, 5 alive. Got Shiz on 1 HP. He's already done a lot of the grunt work here towards A. And with JNT's death there, they have absolutely solidified that A belongs to them. Just Suplex hanging out on the coffins. And it doesn't look like Boom are in any hurry to get this bomb planted.
Oh, look at the damage as well. 4 players on Boom below 25. Dear, oh dear, so close, but yet so far not even a kill in the round. Boom get all the money for it.
A double op now for Sharks.
Ciao.
What are they going to do with that? You think JNT is going to peek banana, top banana early on?
Didn't see the spawns.
We'll find out. This is the hashtag ESL Pro League.
3 on B. JNT with the ult, but he's not going to play aggressive. He's throwing utility and playing from the CT side. Nice little nade, maybe a second too early. Lucan does find bolts, aggressive in the apartments, but not for long. He backs out after 1, and so that's a crucial man advantage for Sharks now. Something in their hand for a change. Mid is empty. Yell could walk right through this smoke, and that's exactly what he's done. He's got his back turned towards the long, turns back for the kill to exit. Re-aggression from Lucan will come through. The Molotov lands. Lucan, oh, he switches out. He doesn't take the shot, and now he's lost his chance at a trade. Boom setting up 2-2 right now. No commitment, and it's forced a third rotate back to A.
Yeah, Leo Drunky getting that kill onto Yell. And that other man rotating in the form of JNT, but the B play now looks to pounce. And they're going to catch a good timing as long as they go fast. It's only Suplex here. Once again, playing that pixel angle at the coffins. Actually going to fall on back and just elect to play it gun out. Probably the safe move. They tap the bomb. They bait the spray with the bomb tap. Nothing connects. Phelps is hidden in this smoke. Ooh. And yeah, it does walk to his death. Shuz left in a 1v4. All these players have rotated in, and through the smoke, he gets tagged. He tries to go through, takes the fight to Leo, and Leo wins it out. So a second on the board for Sharks. They deliver that one at least. They rotate quickly. They get an understanding as to what's going on. They move everyone over towards B, and it gets locked in.
It's good the Sharks at least find a rifle round early, right? Otherwise, this could have been a sweep for Boom. Sharks double orb stays in their hands. Again, the triple B is to go to. It's a standard for Sharks every single round. They're not throwing the utility to give it away, though, right? Just one Molotov, that's it. Saving some for the late round. Boom setting up in middle now. Short Molotov for Yell. That should spread to Leo, and he is going to get caught, pushed out from it. No one there to capitalize. With the mid-smoke down, Boom aren't able to get anyone through it this time around and exit. playing on the boost on B. So fully solidified on this B play, but boom, they want A for a change. Good reason for Sharks to think it's going to be B after so many rounds there, but boom, walking away from this stack, smoking off Lucan on long, and it's all down to Leo in the pit. Or is it? Are they... Oh, yeah. Are they going? Are they not going? They look back towards B for a second, but no, they will be committing with the bomb. And then not. And then, again, now they will.
Thank you, Hugo. That'll be all. That'll do.
Oh, the AWP rotate, though, in through CT. It's J&T getting the better of Yell. Now comes the push up through short, and Lucan and Leo in with all the kills needed. Bolts alone in the apartments, having to just back away. And the save, objectively, just the right call to go for, right? You're getting 1,900 at the end of the round. Bolts is just over 3.5 grand's worth of equipment on him. He saves, so he's going to be able to drop over, maybe to someone like Cello in this follow-up round, who won't be able to buy. And the rest of the gang can. They could even get the AWP over in the hands of Yell if they would like to.
Yeah, these double ops really did cause quite a bit of a commotion. Did everything they were intended to do, even.
But not forever this time for Sharks. They do rotate off early. Phelps gets dunked. Lives to tell the tale.
Trying to catch one of these roars we keep hearing in the studio. It's like a frog.
Ah, the frog roar. I mean, frog roar. And here we go. J&T holding CT AWP. Shot misses. Molly drop. Boom are going to go through it, though. They don't wait for no man. And Cello delivering the opener. Almost following up, but there's the response from J&T. There's a gap in that smoke, and no one knows it yet for Boom. They drop a second smoke, so maybe they were aware. J&T attempting the spam. Not going to find anything from it. It's a 4-on-4 retake with Yell and Phelps both low. There is a chance here for the Sharks. They smell the blood in the water, and they come a-flocking. Here's that retake. Lucan,
oh my,
looking at entry with the AWP, gets stuck on Shuz, who runs into both of them. And with two players so low, someone had to step up. Shuz is that man through the smoke. He's onto a third. And J&T's just got to run for the hills. But even then, these hills have eyes. There's a man in the top of mid. Phelps is there trying to hold it down. J&T somehow plotted a pretty safe route. Phelps, can he hunt down the AWP? Timing, ticking away. And J&T will escape with it. But still, it's 6 on the board for Boom as that B play gives over some pretty stellar results.
Yeah, Cello with the pace is just really the undoing of Sharks in this round. He's able to just run right on through. He gets a grenade off him at the coffin side. And then there's Shiz, who just shoots through smokes.
Yeah, he just keeps it up, man. What a great play. I don't know how he realized he was getting blocked on players there. Maybe he couldn't walk through and he ran back, allowing them to come through, only to mow them down. These B retakes not as easy as they may seem. Constant re-smoking for Boom. They put 3 in spawn after the bomb plant. Just cycling them, chaining them together. Boost up on B. Molotov climbs walls, climbs legs, and hits J&T on top.
It didn't even hit the guy at the bottom. That's weird, man. The Molotovs hate Sharks. That's what we're learning here.
They're better in water, not fire.
Yeah.
Look at Cello again. Look at him. All my Sharks hate Cello, and here he is about to push in to this B site in the smoke. As it fades, in he goes. There's a man up on top, and the flash is good. Almost the 180 follow-up. They do lose Phelps on the cross. There's another gap in that smoke. Every time, Boom are having to use 2 here at the B site, but it's nothing that Sharks have been able to use to their advantage yet. Bomb now down, but a man advantage for Sharks in the retake. Once again, We need a hero.
Yeah, and this time there's no util for Boom, right? No more re-smoking coming through. They've got to win the fights, and they've got 2 flashes to do it. Shiz trying to set them up. Aggro Coffin's play comes in well. Bolt with 1, doubles down. JNT was low, and Bolt gets out of there alive, but he wants more, and he'll get exactly that. 3 kills for Bolt. Hunting them down, not letting Sharks set up. And Lucan, lost in the source, running out of that one. 7 for Boom on this T side. They are looking ferocious. They want this trophy, and there might not be anyone that can stop them. Man, he's still there.
He's got friends now, too. Or maybe they're just onlookers like, hey, man, you all right?
How many chickens will amass in the pit by the end of this game?
And how many bomb plants will it take in the A site to ruin all that?
Yeah, that's sad if that happens. But luckily enough, Boom. Allies with the chickens. They're hitting B time and time again. Cello has been really, really good at just causing chaos, right? And this is like one of the downsides of this double AWP setup is like the moment they're losing that guy in B, they have to fall off and play retake. And then with a double AWP in the retake, you're basically screwed, as has been the case for Sharks time and time again.
Yeah, it looks like they want to take an aggressive stance towards the top of Banana with the AWP, but let me tell you, it's not friendly waters out here for you Sharks. JNT gets a shot off, not before he takes down considerable damage. Suplex with the backup. And that helps a little bit. They have thwarted Cello's advance on B. Patience now going to be the game here for Boom. Down a man. And one that has ultimately been opening all kind of doors for him.
Oh, Lucan, that's a good shot. No cover, and the swing on short as well. Exit follows up. He will be traded, but keeping a man up for Sharks now. We've seen these situations come crumbling down, and there is only 1 man on A, so JNT runs to rotate. But Boom have gone quiet. Does that put doubt in the mind of Sharks?
Surely it does, until now. Ooh. Going loud and proud. We have Leo Drunky in the back of the site. He finds Bolts with ease. There's a good trade from Yell, but the AWP is already on the scene. And let's not forget, JNT did just shoot a chicken. So there is that. 7-4.
Sharks are finding these incremental rounds right here and there, now and then. But what has been consistent across both the 2 maps we've had played currently is the first half is close, and then the second half is a blowout. Both times, Vertigo and Dust. So even if Sharks make this one close, there's always that worry that the streak continues and not in their favor. Great grenades down B.
Wow.
A beating onto Boom.
There's another one right there for you, too.
Oh, and then M4 damage to put Yell on a similar situation. JNT really wants that B pick, but maybe he should reconsider.
Well, he didn't, and look what happened.
And they're just going to group and hit B. They don't have the HP to be sustaining any of these fights, so they just take that one advantage while they got it. The CT smoke is missed in a very, very big way. They try and force the issue, at least Exit does. And now the follow-up onto Suplex as well. It's into a 2-on-2. This round is utter chaos. Pushing the extremities, Shuz looking for even more, but that's going to leave Phelps in a 1v2 with very little HP. Now down to the clutch, and Lucan is there to lock it in. The AWP retrieved, defuse found, and Sharks, they will grab a 5th. Boom. They need to work on this CT smoke because it's missed with a gap, like 3 rounds now. And in that one, it actually smokes them off at top Banana.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening. Sometimes we see like Cello waiting in that smoke and then throwing one in on the fly. And like that can, you know, be some reasoning as to why that happens. But yeah, a bit of a weird one. We get that CT spam coming in, and it does enough damage to stop the first man in. Suplex doubles with 2, and around 1, at least, by Sharks. Finding a couple, and back to the double AWP as soon as they can. JNT, he really one of those B picks. Might want to relax, but when you wait and when you give Boom that top banana control for free, we've seen how brutal these B executes can be. So no surprise that Sharks want to thin out the crowd before they fall back. More standard setups now. Boom again, just back to top B. They're on a force round. They got 3 Galils and a CZ with an AK. May as well just go for a full Hail Mary into B.
Or a Hail Mary.
It works too.
Molotov lands right at Suplex's feet. It's going to force him to reposition. Meanwhile, smoke gets dumped at the top of Banana. And for Boom, they're causing a lot of utility to come out, but I don't guess that's going to be good enough. There we go. Full-on hit, and there's a shot from J&T, albeit blind. It's AWP right there in the corner of the smoke. He goes for a second. Maybe just a little overzealous in the peak because Phelps is there with the answer. And look at what that's done. That's created a little bit of position for Yell to find himself in the tree. He should be able to shut off any rotation coming from spawn. And that almost cost him dearly. The situation has dwindled.
6 bullets for Suplex. 6 for Suplex at the back of the site, and Shiz gets the better of him. It's not a retake, though. This bomb isn't down yet, and there's no more utility to poorly cover CT for Boom. So they're going to have to try and retrieve that bomb freestyle. Yell, with his AWP, he was trained on him but didn't take the shot. And there's the wrap round from Leo to put 6 on the board for Sharks as they stumble back to their feet towards the end of this first half of play. It's Deegs only here for Boom. Once again, that missed CT smoke causes problems. It allows J&T multiple chances at this fight.
It just comes down late, right? Like that has been a consistent effort, right? Boom are trying not to telegraph their B plays, but as a result have been throwing flashes before smokes and just losing advantages every single time on these B entries. Sharks have had a great recovery dealing with these executes, and now they get to reap the rewards of an eco. I say that, and maybe I speak too soon, because 2 kills from the T side. Lucan has to trade and do it fast. He finds one, backs up into the apartment, 6 bullets, and Bolts just deletes him.
Peace out, dude.
J&T, not easy as 1, 2, 3 in this one. Suplex fully blind, and with the pistols, Boom take an 8th. And now that economic downturn has traded places and lies on the shoulders of Sharks. Not sure that they have them, but it will be pistols and armor. And that is it here.
It would be like a T-Rex's shoulders. They're gotta be like really small to match the small fins. Oh well. We'll leave that up to the marine biologists who decide that. For us, though, it's pretty weird to kind of look at just the power of pistols for Boom and what they're able to accomplish on these eco rounds.
That's the second eco they've won on this T side as well. They won round 2 with Deegs in a 3-on-5, and it's just getting easier by the second. Sharks fighting mid, giving away these advantages. They weren't doing that earlier, but back-to-back rounds, a man down. Phelps goes through the smoke. J&T should have the drop on him, unless he waits in the fade, in which case it could be anyone's game. Re-smoke in, Phelps sneaking through. J&T looking at the right side, he's ready. And he's got it, nice. AK gifted, but he's stuck and he's got to get out alive. Cello only just lets him get out. Leo finds a gun in the apartments after 1, and we'll follow up with it, making good use. It's gun game, trading weapon every kill. Bolt is out through the long smoke. He could flank B. Cello's got to retrieve the bomb, but this could be huge.
Yeah, this flank has to mean everything. Because as you mentioned, Cello's responsibility is going back for the bomb. And Suplex now knows that there's a man let loose in CT. That's going to telegraph the B play, you would imagine. But no rotations yet. You've only seen 1. And so this 2-2 split is a pretty safe bet for Sharks. Bolts not able to find that kill. The nade might do the damage, and indeed it will. So now only 1 man inside of B. It's J&T. And no one's even really considering it right now. The bomb rotating up in. Bolts will be wrapping. J&T catching a timing. And now it's going to fall to Cello. It's not the fake. He's sticking it. And they try and bait him off with the flash. That is ballsy for Cello to maintain the plant, but it ended up being the right decision. You're still asking a lot from this 1-man band of Cello. Back at the site, 1v3, down with the first, but needs a little bit more to round out the half for Boom. And there's the trade for exit. It is another 8-7 half. Every single map in this series has ended this way as Sharks grab the defuse and lock in a 7th. They're fighting for a lifeline. They're fighting to keep this grand final ticking on a little bit longer. Find out if they can after a break.
not a drill, hold nothing back. This shoot to kill in this leap of faith that you're in between. You stand alone, but I'll watch over you. The clock is ticking, the clock is ticking. A single second could mean everything. Time is running, time is running out. Don't give up, don't give in. Don't let me down. Be the one to wipe their grin when they hear this sound. Don't give up, don't give in before they catch a glimpse. I know you'll find the strength within. This is your last chance.
We are back, ladies and gentlemen. We are glad to have you here at the ESL Pro League Season 12, South America's Grand Finals. This is a best of 5, and, well, Boom have been running the board so far. A one-map advantage in this series for Sharks, and that has done absolutely nothing for them whatsoever up to this point. I'm joined by Harry and Hugo, and we're looking at an 8-7 scoreline right down the half. And this is about the time I'm going to tell you to head over to www.anykey.org/pledge and take the dang thing. That's really all we're asking you to do. Take the pledge. Do the right thing. Stop bullying your friends. Now, Harry, go get me a sandwich. I'm kidding.
All right. Oh.
Boom want to close this. Phelps is pushing mid in the pistol. He's going to bail. Boom have a triple B set up. Seems to be where Sharks want to lie. Maybe it's instead where they die. Re-smoke at the top of Banana and Boom hold on to the site. Sharks are going to move up though. Every half, or every map so far in this series has been a close first half and then a dominant finish for Boom. Regardless of the side, can Boom keep it up? It's all going to rely on this pistol.
There's Yellow. Oh, man, this is brutal. Exit will deal with one at the very, very least, but bolts through the smoke. And it's all left onto Leo Drunky. 1v4, and they hound him down. Boom up to 9 as they secure the pistol round here. And they look to get off to a bit of a storming start on the CT side of their map pick. And what could well be the last map in this grand final series if Boom have their way. That's right, ladies and gents. You know, even with the man advantage going in favor of Sharks, Boom, they might make this impressive lower bracket run happen, and flawlessly as well in the grand final. There's no investment here from Sharks. It's only pistols. They've just got a couple of Glocks, and that's really it. That is it. That nade almost finishing off J&T. The MP9 will beat them to it. This one's a bit of a write-off. It will be 10 on the board for Boom. No matter how well these Glocks do, it's not going to happen. Next round, though, we get the rifles out, and that's where we see if Sharks can make some sort of recovery here.
They're just running for him. Nowhere is safe. Nowhere is free. Boom, they own all parts of the map. Phelps with 3 in the round, up to 10 now. 6 away from a championship here in the South American region. Sharks are going to need one hell of a T side to make it anything but.
Yeah, let's see what they can bring to the table. A quad B stack out of spawn for Boom. And Sharks taking this slowly. That definitely facilitated this quad stack and has helped Boom out a great deal. Now this top mid smoke is in. There's a bit of a spray from Phelps. He doesn't want to take too many chances here.
How's he not hit anyone?
You get out through short. Shuz does a lot of damage, but doesn't get away with a kill. And Yell hidden in the sight. No one's checking for it. The MP9 gets away with a double. But is that enough to entice Boom in for this? I mean, it's a bonus round, right? They may as well give it a go. It's not like you want to hold on to this MP9 and UMP into the next round. Smoke dropped to cut off the pit players, and so that's going to leave Leo having to fend for himself inside of the site. Meanwhile, wrapping around short, we're looking at Bolts, who has this MP9. Not really anything else he could upgrade to unless he's able to get down the short side. There's a dink onto Leo. And J&T's low from Shuz's spray earlier on, but this is where Exit should have the apartments on lock. And so this retake feels unrealistic for Boom. You can already see Cello leaning away from it. And so I think they're going to make the smart play here to just go for economic damage. And boy, oh boy, are they going to get away with a lot of it if they keep these players trapped in the pit. But Bolts tries to get ahead of the curve, and in doing so, is dropped by them. And both these players get away with their lives intact. 2 stay alive. That is still money lost for the side of Sharks.
It's fine for Boom, right? Because they've got a rebuy. They've got a full rifle round here. It was bonus, as you said. So they've set themselves up to reset Sharks. Cello taking an SMG to allow for the grenades. We need some utility in this one. He's going to go towards B, I imagine, with that. Him and Phelps locking it down. Orp on Yell on that A site. Oh, Yell. He loves the ult mid peaks, but this time he just goes deep in for T-Ramp. Flashed off. Sees nothing but whiteness. Double laps push as well. Grenades up B do a lot of damage. Leo, he's going to molly them off. That will bounce. Yeah, good reaction. Boom, hear the molly and ult, and they run away immediately, not wanting to get caught out by Sharks. Clearly prepared for App's pressure. Suplex eats and they down B. And Yell rotates with the AWP as well. Sharks have yet to commit.
Yeah, hello, hello. What's going on here then? He takes the peek down through Banana, gets away with one, and then gets the hell out of there. Top mid taken by the Sharks. But they've lost Exit. Over towards B. Yell's come rotating back. This man's a real ghoul. He disappears and reappears elsewhere. Not able to help his team out, though, as Sharks swarm this A site. The bomb now going down. And it's going to have to be a save for Boom. So 9 on the board for Sharks. Still a chance that they can reclaim Inferno. Still a chance to take us to that 4th/5th final map, depending on how you want to look at it.
Yeah. It certainly bodes well that they not only, you know, win the... Well, not win, but have a pretty decent half, a competitive half. Then even though they lose the pistol, they come back in with back-to-back rifle rounds, building their own money, battering Booms. Bolt's actually in the perfect spot for the reflection of the glasses, right? They always show ruins, no matter where you are on this map. Ten to 9, though. Sharks keeping things close. For now, it might get even closer considering Boom are broken. It's going to have to be an eco around these 2 safe guns. Maybe put them both on the B-bomb site, hope for the best. Passive A setup and hope they come to you. Or just Hail Mary and run down mid. One each.
Wow. Yell's got a Zeus. And I see Zeus, I see Yell, and I think, nice.
Oh, that was it?
Yeah, well, you know, he hasn't done anything with it yet. I'm not going to be like, oh my God, he's bought one.
Kind of under-yelming.
Get it? That's actually, that's probably your best one, Hugo.
That's up there. It has to be.
Wow.
Oh, with that whole jellyfish story, that was pretty good too.
Yeah, no, that one was...
Here's 5 in mid, right? We're talking about Ocean Life. Well, to do that, you got to look at Sharks.
Oh, dear.
They're going to go back B, I think.
They do still have the smokes. I think they're just waiting for Boom to give up something here. They smell something fishy.
They go back B, they walk into the guns. Bomb's still in middle. Throwing B util. Now to fake B. Now they're going A. Yell walking to his death. Suplex waiting in apps. They are going to send players into that B site for fights. Exit finds one. And that keeps Cello on the wrong side of the map with his SMG. He could go grab the M4 from the coffin. Exit is Dink. No one's going to follow up on that, though. And Sharks moving out mid to long. 20 seconds, but again, like USP's on the other side. Really no way in hell Boom should be able to make this round interesting. Okay. No, all under control.
No way in yell.
And this isn't exactly a save you're going to tell your friends about, right? You hold on to an MP9. Yay for you, I guess, right? Oh no, he's been able to grab an M4. Never mind, forget I said anything. This is actually a great save. So we see this get tied up at 10-10. And as the silence falls, and it's just me massaging the ear holes right now, we've got Sharks picking up their 10th round, equalizing this out, trying to tie this series up at 2-2 and have it all decided on Mirage. Now, that's still a possibility. That can still happen here. And honestly, I'm impressed with the resilience that we're seeing from Sharks right now. They've done well to get it to this point in time, right? This is the best they've performed in a second half throughout this entire series so far. Can they keep it up, though? That's the big question. Finally, we have everyone for Sharks kind of pulling their own weight. And I tell you what, they've been ahead of Boom every step of the way thus far. You know, a lot of these rounds have been getting like 2 kills and then just winning it on the back of that. They haven't given themselves too early peaks. They've been misdirecting Boom and forcing them away from taking any of these risque gambles. And so it's another slow start.
I do love how Sharks are bleeding the clock right there. They're not letting Boom know where these plays are ending up. These are going to have to, you know, someone come down to maybe even gambles for Boom if their individuals don't step up on the holds, their anchors don't get multi-kills. Sharks establishing control on both sides of the map and really just waiting till the 30-second mark to commit. Resmoke on B sends the bomb back, but Sharks still keep players in banana. This one does look like it will be ending B, although Sharks have caught us off before. Inferno does allow those late rotates, right? And funnily enough, that might just be what we're seeing here. Suplex has 1 smoke. Got enough util to sell a full B fake as well. 2 bits of utility being lined up, Coffins and CT. So Sharks could dump it all into B and then go back to hit this A site. Yell's been baited in. Of course he has. He's trying to get ahead of the game, but instead it will leave him behind. As Exit looks to sell the B fake, he's going to get flashed in. Everyone else going A.
Yeah, this is a great fake, right? Even though they lose Exit, the penny drops, and now these players in the site have got to put up one hell of a hold, but they are delivering across the board, and in the blink of an eye, it is all onto J&T. In a 1v5 with 5 seconds left. It's not going to happen. He's trying to hold on to the AWP. And that's a huge round for Boom to pick up, right? They were in danger of having this this horrible kind of situation arise where, you know, your CT side Inferno, you're either dedicating to the save with like 2 every round, and so you're force buying, but the money's never really there, or you are just flat out losing and then having to like partial buy before the rebuys back to back. And so thankfully, not only do they get around, but they get it cleanly.
Yeah.
And so that just helps so much. Like, look at the money now, right? You can sustain a loss here. Admittedly, it's still a little bit limited, but you can bring something to the table. And there's always the potential to build upon that now. As long as you keep in like 3 players alive, you're feeling good.
Huge hold from Shiz and Phelps. If Sharks got to play up long, right, they may have been able to get one of them in the back, but no time on the clock for it. They did manage to force Yell on the rotate. Will he fall for it this time around, or has he been burned before? Because this time Sharks are committing to a B play. 5 up banana. Util being lined up. Boom already moving Yell over. It's got to be a hard call to make. You know you don't want to fall for a fake, but Bolt has already been blinded. Pushed back the lineup. Cello does the damage. Bolt finishes the job, and even more coming through. Lucan keeping this round intact for Sharks. He may be on 8 health, but he can get that bomb
flashing
planted.
him through.
They're going to go aggressive. Yell's not waiting around. He's already found a kill. Back in the site, he spots Exit, can't do the damage. The smoke down a banana shields JNT, but Phelps chases him down, and they know where Exit is as well. He's so low, fighting for his life, but he can't keep it up. Boom, with another round on the retake. Well-timed rotate from Yell, and that's 12.
Oh, you can feel that title slipping through the fingers of Sharks bit by bit. No money left either. Things get even more dire, and the confidence is still there for Boom. You know, when they're not forced into these saves in like 2v4s, 2v3s, they're very, very deadly in these even odd scenarios. Great initial hold from the B players, helped out by Yell, just barreling through a smoke, propelling the rest of his team into a retake, breaking the money of Sharks, leaving them with nothing more than these pistols. Ooh. Nades are great. Cello removed from the round, but the counter nades are good as well, and there's the response. I can throw a nade too as Bolts leaves this one now in a 4-on-4. Double smoke setup. This looks like it was destined to be a B play, but will they commit in response to this re-aggression from Bolts, who's doubled down? Yell here with the AWP as well. Not able to put up a kill, and thankfully it's these 2 smokes still alive, so you've actually got a chance to accomplish something here.
That's a mad regression for Bolts, considering there's no flashbang. Sharks were holding for it. And Yell even goes in as well, but Boom don't get punished at all. 3 kills on Bolts. 1 from the nade. And Sharks just set up to try and contact out A. Shiz has been an absolute delight to watch in this grand final. And so this should be an easy task for him to hold on, dropping the bomb. Lucan left. He does get the shot off, needs to follow up, and Phelps won't allow it. It's Boom up to 13, as expected. The eco wins may have come through for Boom's Deagle rounds, but no such same case for Sharks. Back in with guns with one of their final opportunities in this grand final.
What a long, arduous road here for Sharks, should they want to bring it back. Especially considering you'd have to then go and win Mirage.
Yeah, this might be one of the last chances. The last dance almost for Sharks.
Oh my.
Run boost for Yell, down through mid, but the flash is good, and up through alt mid, Sharks come swimming up into the top. They barrel through this. We've seen this from Leo before. He's almost dead, and the nade wipes him out. Yeah, Leo, I've seen him attempt that play twice now in my tenure watching him, and never has it worked. The rest of the Sharks in through the balcony. They have to go toe-to-toe with Yell, and he's not giving up the site easy, but Lucan doubling down. They force Yell out, but here's the AWP delivering every single one of the kills. He gets them all and survives with 1 HP, 14 for Boom, and Yell is not ready to let these Sharks back into this grand final. He wants it all for himself as they put 14 up on the board.
What a hero, man. I love the run boost. Even though it finds nothing, Yell walks back into the Molotov to pull the bolt back on his AWP. He takes the risk, and boy, does the rewards show up. 1 health. Look at this. He goes back in. He doesn't even care, and it still works. 14 to 10. And this could be it. This could be all said and done. The util has been so good for Boom in this CT side. Brutalizing Leo up through mid. The molly nade. Cello bails. Great call. It would have been easy to just jump on the wall there, but he gets out alive on half health. Early rotate to B. It's not Yell. It's Shiz instead. Leaving the pit open. Luckily, Sharks are not in the apartments. Only 1 man hanging around alt mid. That's Leo. Shiz going to set up an aggro flash. They're going to peek the top of B. This could be excellent. Lucan's got the 1 gun, and he makes it work. 2 entries for Lucan. 1 player left. They know he's here. No question about it. They just heard the flash go off, and Shiz is so blind. They chase him down, and Lucan has saved Sharks right back. 3 kills. The deep CT smoke. Boom. The best case scenario is a save here, and they know it. They might not want to admit it. Phelps might not even get away with his gun, but he does for now.
9 Brazilians in the server, and it is the resident Argentinian that makes all the difference in that round there. it's kind of a cool recovery story for him, as well as like the one guy left from Argentina still at this event. You know, you're like, we've seen a lot of them. Right? We really, really have. And he's pouring everything he's got left in the tank into this game. For Sharks and for his home country. He puts up 11 on the board. Single-handedly, and he's denied map, series, championship point to Boom. And if they get one more victory, they break the money of Boom. So there could be a way back in. There really could. It is realistic. It's feasible, but does that mean we're going to see it in the server? And Sharks, they are appreciating the gravity of this situation. They know that this is the best chance they're going to get. This might be the only chance that they're going to get to turn Inferno around. So they supplement this with a tactical pause, trying to figure out how to stop the Titans of Boom from running them over, from 3-0ing, from sweeping this grand final. But boy, oh boy, is the pressure on it now.
Now more so than ever, it may even feel like.
Boom have been trying to read these plays, trying to get ahead of the action, trying to pre-rotate, and even when they get the right call, Sharks triple entry into the B site. Are they going back to it? Heavy nades up Banana. Anyone at the corner would have been removed from the round already. But Boom play it a little more passive. They re-aggress after the fact. Dunk a couple of their own. Third rotate for Yell. And he could go for the wallbang here. Holding for the jump or the boost. The flash is up and Suplex is through. Yell gives it away. Oh, he's just so hungry. It might punish him. He's going to get caught. The trade, not even a trade. Cello saves his life. 5 HP for Yell, and that re-aggression has kept Boom a man up.
That's got to feel rough, and they're still B-wood leaning right now. 3 players here to try and put a stop to it for Boom, and Yell in with another, considering he's just 5 HP. Here's the smoke push, and there's a lot of damage.
Oh.
Lucan, he did it once, but can he do it again? This time, it needs to be an ace from Lucan. Already in CT is Phelps. Lucan does get by with the bomb intact, is able to get it planted, and now sets up for the 1v2 of his career. Flash goes high, he dodges it onto the AWP, and he's looking for a fight that Phelps is giving over. Meanwhile, down here at Banana, Shuz moving in for the kill. Lucan with the spray, good for one, and almost 4 in the round, but it's not enough. Boom, they're gonna reach match, series, championship point, and Lucan trying to make all the difference. So damn close. 4 out of 5. Almost the spray transfer.
The AWP switch 2 there at New Box. He switches off back to the M4 after showing presence with it. Just hearts go out to Lucan in that round. You know, it was right there. He could taste it.
Yeah. Panic patrol, right? Like just swapping out, running between positions, flicking back and forth. He had a Molotov. But yeah, just looking for the gunfight. And 4 out of 5. It's so close, but it's not quite it. Boom, a round away. And it might be here and now. They can close this one out in 3. Oh, JNT's got different ideas. First late peek from the short side for Yell, and the first time JNT has held for it. The stars align for Sharks, and they find a man advantage. No more early B rotates this time, and Boom, they make the gamble. This is a big risk, but the logic behind it is there. Boom, they want to put 4 on A, and they don't have the money. So if Sharks go B, Boom save. If Sharks go A, Boom have a huge chance to win the round. Is it worthwhile? Bolts gets one, he backs out. Phelps gets spotted with the AWP and hits a shot, but Leo gets out alive, and the bomb heads B. This could be the round locked in for Sharks, unless Boom are tempted in by the 4-on-4.
Oh, if they get Leo.
no.
If Leo falls here, then they're going to attempt in. Oh, no, he does. This was a round that Boom were poising to save in. And now a 3-on-3. They're tempted by the retake, but their economy is on the line. Going for this could make or break it for Boom. And they do look like they want to move in. Cello lining up this smoke, going to try and cut off the coffins with it, and that will put Exit out of the round and force him into a fight with Shuz. There's one for J&T, and that might be the call to save here, but no, Phelps is running in. Phelps has tapped the bomb, baiting a peek out and doesn't check the new box. Down he goes, and Shuz has to run away. It's 12 on the board for Sharks. J&T and Suplex both delivering to get them here.
Wow.
They need 3 in a row, but that's not for a victory. That's not for a final map. That is for an overtime here on Inferno.
Starting the clock back on again. And giving Boom the money that they so desperately desire. They don't have it here, they won't have it later. They've got to eco 1. This kill as well, that put things back into a 3-on-3. That put the favor back in Sharks as a bomb was planted for them. Phelps, you see the player peek out, but 4x3, looking at his crosshair, whatever be the reason, he doesn't catch Suplex. And J&T starts it all with the AWP pick as well onto Yell, who just wanted to close the entire tournament. Boom, they can't afford to get too big for their boots right now. This one is not done. Forcing in round the gun. They've got the smokes to play delay, but can they hold off Sharks forever? Sharks have been absolutely fine in taking their time up towards this B-bomb site. Nades for Boom late. Do nothing. Sharks again patient. Look at the default. They're so spread right now. They are going to group up towards A. The one site with only 2 in. Sharks have had great reads on the setups of Boom. That continues, but so does Yell. Oh, he starts to run A, then B, then A again. Where will he end up, and will he end up there in time?
This decision to force buy is absolutely wild. Like, because it could leave you in a situation where you go 14-15 and then you get your buy.
Yeah, that's the plan, right? The buy in the next round, they fully could this. The buy in the next round would have been, you know, not everything, not the AWP, not the full util. So they'd rather one final shot, one final chance at everything in their pocket. That will come in 30. That's if they don't close it out now. But are we really at that point, Harry? We'll have to see. 30 seconds and Sharks committing A.
Yeah, here comes the push. Molly down into the pit. Shuz extinguishes it with that smoke. Phelps in with one,
no.
and oh no, the force spy might get it done for Boom. The Deagle in with another, and Boom, they get it done in 3. They take the force spy victory. They make it look almost too easy here as they take this one home. Sharks are going to be kicking